not a lot of people can handle. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Seipati. So happy to have you here. I haven't blogged or vlogged, no, it's not blog, it's vlog or do a video in such a long time. I think it's like 4 weeks now. I had a wrist injury. This all comes from me using my laptop, the tracking pad, and I injured a ligament on my wrist. So I had to take a break a bit and then also get myself a mouse. So I should start my editing very soon after this video. I hope you guys have been well, and well, now let's get straight into business. So today I just wanted to talk about the art of being alone. I know that being alone is not something that's glorified in society. A lot of people see being alone as being actually lonely, which is not always the case. There are positives to being alone, and first of all, you by yourself most of the time, that's when you get time to reflect and build yourself. You see things in a different way, you know, and it gives you such strength that you immediately see when things aren't like right for you. And this I'm talking about your environment. If something doesn't fit well with you, you will immediately leave, because when you are in a certain space or with people, it's not because you're lonely, it's just out of you wanting to be with them and you purely enjoying their company. So it just saves you from the trap of relying on people and, you know, overstaying when you no longer want it. You immediately just think, you know what, I don't have to deal with this. You know, just like they've always said, once you've mastered your level of peace by yourself, being alone, you no longer want to tolerate behavior that is not aligned with you, behavior that is offensive, or just, you know, sometimes it's just a level of energy that is not in sync with you. And you will think to yourself, I love the peace that comes with being alone. I don't have to deal with this, which is a great plus. And another thing is that you get to know yourself in the deepest way possible. And a lot of people fall into this trap of being told who they are by other people. But when you spend time with yourself, you know your tics, you know what works for you. So for me, I'm just sorry, this is not structured. I just wanted to talk to you guys from my heart. So with me, how all of this started was, okay, I was raised in a family of 4, being my mom, my brother, and I. And my brother and I were quite close growing up, and he was my friend. But even having that, he had his own friends, and he was also independent as a child. So was I would play by myself in my room. My mom would, you know, leave me to my own devices, not in a bad way, but she would go out and you know, run her errands or whatever she needed to do. But she always made sure that I had someone to make sure that I was safe, you know. But I always pretty much was an independent child, And another thing was, even though I grew up in such a small family, well, it's not that small. There are people who have a family of 2 or or 3, but I still do consider that small. I still have a huge extended family. So I had a lot of uncles, aunts, cousins growing up. A lot of them would come visit me. I'd go visit them as well. That was a very defining moment for me because it helped me adjust and be able to relate to other people other than my family. And that's why a lot of people just frown upon this statement when I say I'm an introvert. They're like, but you can, hold your own in a group, or you're fine, you can get along with people. Yeah, it doesn't mean that just because I'm an introvert I should be awkward. Maybe I am just a bit weird, just a bit. I do have my quirks, but I can easily be in a group or be by myself. It's perfectly fine. And going to being in high school, I remember there was also a time where I've always had friends. I would have a group of 4 or sometimes 2, and then when I was in high school, grade 10 specifically, there was a time where I think I was going through a phase. Now that I look back on it, it was just me connecting with my expanded self. As a child, I didn't know what that was, obviously. I remember just being outside and just looking over the rooftop and just thinking there must be more to life than this. And at the time I had left the friends that I was with. I just wanted to be by myself. And after that I completely changed. My taste of friends completely changed. I was more drawn into, you as a person, opposed to, oh, let's be cute together as friends and all that, junk you have as teenagers. That sort of just changed my trajectory, just changed who I was. And even just going further into life, I started wanting more depth, I started wanting more soul, I started wanting more connectivity when it came to everything that I did and the people that I interacted with, and which I feel was quite important for me to be the person that I am. Obviously, I learn and grow every day. Every day I'm like, oh, I thought I had this figured out. I thought I was this, but I'm actually like this. So you learn on a daily basis. But what I've found to be a pillar of strength is just being by myself. Being by myself has allowed me to go outside the norm, go outside what is expected of me. I am not afraid to just do things my way, and this is not to defy anyone or to be rebellious. I'm just following my truth, and that's the strength I got from being by myself. I can easily travel by myself and not be lonely, and people say to me, but oh, you go to a restaurant by yourself, or you do this by yourself, isn't that lonely? No, I enjoy being with me, and not in a narcissistic way. And you should too. Because I feel you should be a whole person and then blend in with other people. It should never be a point where you need to be whole by being with other people. That's a problem right there. I feel like you would be vulnerable to a lot of things that would be negative in your life, because if you know yourself, you know what is right for you, you can make decisions that are aligned with, you know, where you want to be in your life, with your spirit, with your mind, with your soul. So yeah, that's me. I enjoy it. Being alone has just so much power, and don't be afraid of it. Embrace it. Be okay with it. Welcome it with two hands, because only in isolation and being by yourself can you fully discover who you are. And